Hello, Space Engineers fans. Today we're on the Sigma Draconis Expanse server, and we are on our way to an OPA ice hauler that says, Mayday, we need assistance. This is one of the random encounters that can happen, and you see that we are pieced with the OPA, so we're able to do this mission. If the OPA shows up as red to you, you need to propose piece them in your faction menu. We're coming out here to quickly help this ice hauler and get some tasty rewards. You see at this range it says, Mayday, we need assistance, and I've not yet received a message. As you approach closer, you'll get a chat message, and typically on these events that message is relevant. It'll warn you, for example, if you're getting too close and they're putting you within weapons range, that sort of thing. We're going to do this video in a non-spoilers then spoilers way. We're going to talk very briefly about the non-spoilery things that'll get you started doing this encounter, and then we'll pause, give you a chance to turn the video off, and talk instead about the quickest way to do these things. So you see I have him targeted now because I have the Tycho torpedo launcher, as is called out in the new player guide. Is definitely something that you to add to your own ship. There are two ways in and out of the ice hauler. Over here by the antenna, you'll find both. So there's a door, and there's a door on the opposite side, but that's really kind of the same way, in and out. And you can also go through the mouth of the hauler. I'm going to pull in here nice and close. There's really no reason to dock. The ports are in trade mode, but it's not going to do any trading with you, so that's not going to be terribly helpful. We're going to get up here good and close so I don't have too far to travel. We're going to step on inside. That's the Canterbury. Remember the Cant. The artificial gravity messes a little bit with suit transit, so just be cognizant of that. In the tips section, I'm going to give you a little tip on it. But to get started, come in through this door, or the one on the other side. This one's a little bit better because it's easier to see which side your ship is parked on. If you don't have an antenna, you should definitely have an antenna, but if you don't have one, this is the workshop. Coming inside here, two things to note. First, there's a job board. Over here, gives you an idea and some hints on how to resolve this specific scenario. I will tell you, the only one that matters, all right, is the first one. You need to get the drives going. The others can't actually be done. So don't waste your time trying to figure those out. You're trying to figure out how to get the drives going. When you get the drives going and get all that figured out, you're going to come right back here and open this door, which is currently locked, and will unlock when you solve the problem of how to get the drives going for your reward. Meanwhile, you can loot this entire ship, and it's chocked full of goodies. Just lots and lots of wonderful stuff for the new engineer. Okay? That's it for the non-spoilers means. You come in through this door. This is sort of ground zero for how to get this done. You're trying to get that door open by getting the engines running. Go, go. All right. If you're done with spoilers and you don't want to know anything else about the encounter, time to back out now. Let's start over. So, if this is not your first trip to the ice hauler, or if you don't really care about any mystery of it, you know that you're going to the bridge a lot. First thing I do when I pull up is, again, I park by this door on the antenna side so that I can easily see where I'm at if I turn the signals back on. And I come up over the lip. As you come down, you can kill your jetpack, and the gravity will take you the rest of the way. Just turn it back on when you get to the bottom, or you'll take more damage than you'd like. Run inside. Jetpack still on, waiting for the doors. Fly over. Don't even screw with these ladders. Just fly over this rail and under that one, and you're quickly inside. Down this hallway are cash boxes, lots of cash in those boxes, good to get. You're going to come over here to this panel first. You're going to hit re-energize air systems. You're waiting for that to count up. Maybe this is a good time to run over those rooms and get that loot. It's up to you. I'm not going to do it right now. Then you pressurize the safety lockouts. We're coming back to this room here in just a second. Now, we're going to run through the ship. And this can be the one time that we run through the ship. As we come down, there's loot in these rooms on each side. So you sweep these rooms and head the rest of the way down. Okay? There's stuff, tomatoes and ice, just a tiny, tiny bit of ice. It's a cooler, I take it, over there in that container behind the bar. All right? Come down here. The engine is on the opposite end of the stairs. So stairs are on this end. That means the engine's on that end. We're going to pass by the doors, okay, that we talked about just a minute ago, and the workshop is over there on our other side. Come down through this hallway, back side of here. Again, we're jetpacking the whole way. Up over the rail. This button. Okay. This is a great time to stop by your ship, because we're going to the bridge again. I'm not going to do that just to make the video a little bit shorter. Remember the doors. Not the bathroom, but the doors. Okay. Waiting for it to open. Go to your ship, dump off the stuff, come back over the top. Soupy physics, so you're waiting for the thing. Let gravity take you down. Doors would open just a skosh faster. Again, flying over that rail and over that rail. Come down here. Push this button, then that button. It will say nominal. The antenna will change to en route. By the way, if you see an antenna that says en route, that means that it's already been done. Then you head down to the workshop and you can get those wonderful belter components, which is kind of the whole reason you're here. The credits aren't bad, don't get me wrong, and lots of stuff in this place is useful to the starting engineer. But just real quick, I'm going to run down and show you the workshop, which is right behind here. See, this door is now green. And that's the box that you're here for. Questions, comments, leave them below. See you on the game.